Well, the big thing was dealing with the pandemic and the COVID surge that is going on, and it's starting to go down a little bit. Last year, when I did the interactive version of Night of the Living Dead outside, I had 3 casts of lead actors. So I kind of knew who I could pull from. And so this year, what I call the understudies, they get 3 performances, but they're also on call. So if by chance someone gets exposed, we have a backup and we don't have to cancel any performances. And it has been cumbersome doing the rehearsals and having to work with 2 casts, especially because the show is so staged heavy, you know, with fights and stuff. But the understudies, they were great. They picked up, in fact, 5 days. In 5 days, they had the whole show down. They did their final dress and they nailed it. And so hats off to them for pulling that off so quick. Zombies are harder to find. My zombies, you know, are really dialed into the show. And so what I have is past zombies. I have like 4 or 5 past zombies that are on call. It's a little quicker to get the zombies up to speed because you have the rest of the zombies there to kind of support them. It's not the same as learning lines and stuff like that. That's what I've learned over time doing the show again and again and again. The things I can pull away and the things I can add in. I always thought I could never do the Barbara and Johnny scene because that takes place in the cemetery. And, you know, 2nd or 3rd year, I'm like, well, why can't I? I do a little, you know, early sub-story that doesn't exist in the film. And that all happened just because over time you start figuring out things you can do. Scotty Johnson is back after an 11-year hiatus. He is back. I can't believe 11 years. And he did it for like 5 years.
Yeah, my name is Scott Johnson. And I think 16 years ago, 15 or 16 years ago, we decided to, well, Brian decided to put up Night of the Living Dead on stage. And I came in and we just kind of worked through the kinks of just trying to get it from screen to stage. And here we are 16 years later. I did the first 5 or 6 years, and then I didn't do it for a while because I ended up moving up to LA. So that the commute was a little bit much, but you know, the show's been going strong. It's good to finally be back. It's bitter and sweet. You know, it's sweet because it's, you know, it's like coming home. You know, all these guys are like family. You know, I definitely have a sweet spot for the Maverick. But it is tough with the commute, you know, and it's tough because I haven't done it so long. So having like the lines and Ben, that's easy. It's the fight choreography and all the physical stuff that, you know, it's a very physically demanding show, and everything, you know, everything's very cue specific. So pick this item up, put that item down, shoot this zombie, shoot that zombie. Everything works on cue. So everything I have to do is cued from something else, and everything everyone else does is cued from what I do. So it's just like a nice dance. So right now we're just really trying to get that rhythm back how we used to have it. Because of you know, the worries with the pandemic and things like that, it was decided that we would bring in an understudy cast. And that way, if anything happens, we have backups. There's a team B on deck, just in case, you know. So that's always a good thing to happen. It becomes a little more strenuous as far as the timeline, as far as getting it done what we have to get done, because we have to make sure that everyone gets rehearsed. You know, so we have to make sure that the understudies get as much time on stage to practice as the principals do. You know, so that's what makes the rehearsals a little bit longer and things like that.
Well, the stunts are always a big concern as far as, you know, people not getting injured, but also selling the action as well. Again, by me bringing back many of my zombies that have done it before, it's solved more than half of the problems. The way I stage my fights with my zombies is they are not in control. The actors are.
Hi, I'm Haley. I play Judy. This is my, oh gosh, I think it's my 4th year in the show.
So I'm Zombie Joe. This is my 16th year in this show, and I play Ben, the lead. No, I'm kidding. I'm a zombie, obviously. So.
Some of us have been doing this for a little while, so sometimes it's kind of coming back in and getting it into your body and relearning it. But yes, the first time it happens, there is a lot of like doing it really slow, making sure everything is safe. I mean, even this bat it's plastic so that I don't hurt him too bad.
Yeah, and so like, and for me, you know, I've been doing it for so many years, and I know kind of the look that Brian, the director, is going for, and what we're, you know, the space that we have and what can be done in that. And then, you know, we have understudies this year, and they're new girls that are coming in, and I have to tell them, like, you have to hit me. I need you to hit me in order for it to look good and everything. And they're worried about hurting me, and sometimes it hurts, I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, there's a lot of it, like she said, we'll go slow, and then we'll start slowly ramping up the speed, ramping up the intensity, and then finally I'll just like, all right, we're going full tilt, here you go, just have at it, so.
Yeah. And it's all about the look. I mean, when I'm hitting with the bat, it's like the windup has a lot of energy. It's like a real big pullback, and then I pull the hit so that it doesn't actually hit as hard as it would right before it actually makes contact. You usually wait for eyes sometimes, like I'll make sure that I kind of get like a periphery glance from him, like he knows that I'm there, that I'm coming, and that way. And there's also sound cues for us. Sometimes it's music, sometimes it's like a line, because if you're too early, you're gonna get in the middle of a fight, and that could be dangerous.
So my actors, you know, grab them and act like they're being attacked, but the actors do not. The zombies are just literally following along, and they know that. And it's not an easy thing to do, because when those zombies start going, they want to attack you, but they have to realize that they give way to the other actor's performance. And the zombies, I always have to watch them. They're the ones that are always hitting the ground. They're the ones that are always getting hurt. So always make sure they have knee pads, elbow pads, pads wherever they can have them. And that way, they're pretty resilient on what's going on. Anyways, but stunts are a big concern, and well, they're the choreography of the show, right? They're the dance moves. That's what you come to, right? You want to see all that action, killing zombies. Whoa, delicious. We love that.
Yo, what up, Halloween every night? I'm Zombie Joe. Welcome to my crib. First, we're gonna walk into our beautiful entryway here. As you can see, we have all the nicest, dopest paintings. All right, so first we're gonna walk into the entryway here after we're checking out our dope paintings. Let me show you my kitchen area. Sturdy shelves, you know, my door going out to the backyard. My beautiful, beautiful grand staircase here. As you can see, they don't make stuff like this anymore. High quality. Look. So now that we've taken a tour upstairs, showing you the beautiful staircase again, let's check out the backyard. So this is the door to the backyard, but you know what? There's nothing back there anybody really wants to see. So, lovely couch, lovely piano for when you want to bang those ivories, right? Best thing is, listen to this tuning. Brilliant, right? We have our cellar and the windows. You gotta have the windows boarded to keep those pesky humans out. Let's go check out the ride. So here we go, we got a 1984 Ford F-150. You know, you see this dent right here? You may think it's just a dent, but it's actually a sophisticated water collection system for the cistern when it rains. We made some modifications. First of all, this thing was way too heavy, so what do? We took the motor out. Any ride that's reputable and in the hood, of course, what do we need? We got switches. So now it's time to roll. How do you roll? Well, you know what? You gotta have your crew with you, right? And they help you out. And now we roll.